Hello, and welcome to Two Australian Supermodels.
I'm Destiny.
I'm Cinnamon.
We're probably not Australian.
We're definitely supermodels.
We're probably not women.
We may or may not be wearing clothes.
But we're definitely here to talk to you about things that probably won't matter to you at all.
Welcome to the podcast. Alright.
That was a strange intro, to be honest with you.
Yeah, honestly, it feels kind of weird.
It's not our style.
It's not our style.
I think you and we don't refer to scripts.
Yeah, we probably should have stayed off script for that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's over now. So just...
That's true. This is the podcast.
Yeah.
So
if you can't tell by now, we are supermodels, but we are not Australian.
Yes.
So we got you in that regard.
We don't really know what we're doing.
No.
So
let's just give some background, okay?
Okay.
My name is Destiny, and I'm friends with this bloke here.
Yeah,
is
my
that
name
an Australian thing? Say
I don't know.
British.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm Cinnamon.
We're just two friends that just...
Yeah, we've known each other for like 4 years? 4 years.
I don't know. I came here in 7th grade and we just...
Yeah.
Shoot. Is that... I
It's
just
fine.
exposed myself.
No, it's fine. It's 4 years. We've known each other for 4 years. We met in 7th grade.
Yeah.
So
And now we both listen to podcasts and we just figured we'd have that kind of energy.
Yeah, so we're hoping here that we can start something, like a podcast of sorts.
We literally said, welcome to the podcast. How are we not trying to know? We could maybe start a podcast.
We could maybe do it. I don't know if we're going to.
I mean, seems like it.
Seems like we've already organized this on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, we are pretty official. We made an email account for us.
We did. We made a YouTube channel already.
Well, I mean...
That's
how they're listening, right?
Might have been a bad idea, because we don't know how this is going to go.
Yeah, who knows? It could either be really good...
Or absolutely awful. Like the worst thing you've ever listened to in your life.
But knowing us, we're still just going to have fun. And it may turn out very bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
And at the end of the day, we're just talking.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's even better, because if we do actually get somewhere with this, our first podcast is recorded in my parents' basement. So we get to say that.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Okay.
Everyone has, like, their success story.
Yeah. Speaking of success stories...
Horrible transition.
That was a good transition.
What are you transitioning to?
The graph of success.
The graph of success.
What are you talking about?
Right.
Okay, so you might be wondering why this podcast is... Like, this specific episode is called Helicopter.
That's the first episode. It's the episode.
It's the episode.
It is the episode.
So why don't we say the first episode?
The first episode.
The grand opening.
Of Two Australian Supermodels.
Yeah, we're calling it the Helicopter.
Yes. We're calling it the Helicopter because recently my close friend Destiny over here created a graph of success.
Yeah.
So basically we were in, like, I don't know, chemistry or something.
Yeah, it was chem.
And
I was really bored, and I think someone mentioned... I don't know. I felt like I said something like... Doc. Our teacher,
Doc. He made fun of
the crap out of me.
He made fun of Destiny, and it was so funny. Oh my god.
He just my friend, what should we call him? Let's just say anonymous for now.
Anonymous, okay.
Our friend Anonymous. He just called me a nerd because I did the homework or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I just
called him a nerd.
And then
our teacher agreed with Anonymous over here.
And then I just started crying.
So we decided that at that point it was below rock bottom.
Yeah.
I was like, "How you feeling right now?" And Ethan was like, Destiny was like, gotta cut that off.
Exposed.
We'll cut that
We don't have to.
We might.
We'll
see.
My name's Destiny.
I know your name's Destiny. My name's Cinnamon.
Yeah, I won't forget that. I don't know about you.
You better not forget.
But so there, I just kind of I was bored because, chem is just not generally the most enjoyable class.
Well, no, it's enjoyable. It's just not extremely difficult for us.
Well, I concur.
Okay.
But so I continued to make an infograph based on the idea that I'm below rock bottom.
Yeah.
So it starts off... So we're just going to be... Like, throughout the podcast, we're going to refer to, like, hey, how are you feeling? Like, oh, I'm drowning. And
I'm
you guys
drowning.
are going to be like,
so
what the hell is he talking about?
basically, levels are, at the top is the helicopter, which is why this podcast is called Helicopter.
That's when you're doing really good.
Yeah. And then there's a mountain that, like, is up to the helicopter pad. And at the bottom of the mountain is the rock. And under the rock, of course, is rock bottom. And then after the rock is the beach.
Exactly.
And then the beached whale. And then,
then there's the
head
water.
right above water. And then
exactly.
underwater. And then being eaten by a shark. And then digging.
Digging's the worst.
Digging is when you're so far down, you can't even be on the graph anymore. You've
exactly
reached absolute nothingness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so right now we're in the helicopter.
We're in the helicopter
We're
because
going up
we
to the
finally
moon.
are recording a podcast.
Yeah, we planned this.
Yeah, we.
Well, I mean, I think it's how long have we been talking about podcasts in general? Like we both.
We
enjoy
decided to record a podcast on Monday, but we've been talking
we've
about
been
podcasts for
in
months.
general for like at least
a month or two. Yeah,
2 months because we've always just.
Yeah, I got you into a couple of podcasts.
So when do you listen to podcasts? Because I listen to podcasts.
I was listening to a podcast right before you got here, actually.
Do you just listen to a podcast and lift?
No, actually, I listen to 70s music when I lift. When I shave, yeah. When I shave, I listen to the news. When I
How long does it take you to shave?
10 minutes.
Seems right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like to do it. I like to do it carefully, so I go for a nice even shave. I always go twice over.
Yeah. Respect.
Yeah, respect.
I guess.
I feel it.
I guess that's something you can. I don't shave.
You should shave. You need to shave.
I should. My mom's been like, you have like
weird
hair.
Oh,
And
your
I'm
mom
like,
started getting onto it?
Yeah, she's like,
wow.
she started calling me whiskers, and I'm like, shut up, mom, I don't need to shave.
It's so funny.
It's actually like, I do need to do it, but I don't really want to do it.
You definitely do.
But so, I listen to podcasts a lot when I'm...
How low on the graph do you get when your mom tells you that you're
I'm like, well, it depends where I am before that, but I'm usually down a little bit. Like, if I'm on the mountain, then I'd be on the rocks.
Of course.
So
yeah,
that is what it is. But I listen to podcasts like usually when I'm like playing.
I'm sorry, that's my cat.
I'm
gonna go get my cat real quick.
Here, I'll talk to that. I like to listen to podcasts, whenever I can, because it's really entertaining. I mean, the main source of entertainment is just YouTube or like TV. So whenever I'm not doing that, I'm either doing homework, and when I'm not doing that, usually when I play video games, I listen to podcasts personally.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Cinnamon?
I already mentioned. I guess I kind of listen to podcasts when I'm watching TV.
How do you do that at the same time?
Well, generally, if it's something that I'm not interested in, like if my parents are watching TV, then I'll listen to
something.
Yeah, like I don't actually enjoy sports, so
Yeah.
I'll just listen to podcasts. It's fantastic. It's
Podcast
great.
is like
you just get away from like whatever you're doing so easily.
I think podcasts are a really good way to like entertain yourself, like audibly. Is that a word? Audibly? Audibly.
Yeah, audibly.
No, from an audio. I don't know.
From an audio
standpoint. Standpoint.
Yeah, exactly.
While you're doing something, because I can't only look at something. I have to do like, I don't know. Because when I'm doing like homework or something, or I'm studying, I'm hearing nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm really doing nothing with my hands. Like
sucks.
I'm just writing. So then I have to be listening to music, but then music it's just.
Yeah, because there's no good music anymore.
That's true.
We used to be into like the same type of music categories and what we liked, but now there's like nothing.
Do you want to talk about music now?
Sure, let's talk about music.
So the thing about music and studying for me is that I can't find any good music that I can listen to in the background. Like so like
that's fair.
I kind of like zone off into the music and not do my work, which what I should be doing. But
I've gotten into really, really bad sleeping habits. So I'll take a nap at like 4 o'clock.
Oh my god!
And then wake up at like 5:30, and then go to sleep at like 12, and then have to wake up at 6 a.m. for early schooling. Early schooling.
So what kind of music are you into?
I listen to.
Because we haven't talked about this since.
That's true. Since we so guys, for you who might not know, Destiny and I
oh my god,
we met in 7th grade.
Jeez,
and
I go by Destiny now.
Destiny and I met in 7th grade, and we started talking about stuff, and eventually we figured out that we both liked dancing.
Yeah.
So
You know, he was more of a jazz guy and I was more of a ballet guy myself.
hey, I did ballet for 6 months.
I actually did do jazz for about a year.
I believe that.
I was pretty
Good. You were good, man.
You haven't seen me.
I know.
Because that was before I moved here.
Yeah.
But I was...
You used to have a dance, like an actual dance teacher and everything.
I did.
But we kind of we did the talent show in 7th grade for dancing.
I think we did.
We
Good.
did okay.
Besides the other person.
Oh yeah, there was someone else in our group who
turned out to be...
I mean...
not the nicest
We
person.
don't talk to him anymore, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And then in 8th grade, we almost did the talent show, but our third member, who was a different member this time, he
bailed.
He bailed on us, so we were stuck there. And
we had like that really good stunt.
We did have a
where
good
I
stunt.
would like do kind of like a side flip like over you.
Yeah.
And you would, I would kind of like basically roll over you, but
Yeah.
it looked cool.
It looked cool. It was fantastic, and it never came to be.
Sad.
It is sad.
We haven't talked about our musical interests since
Yeah,
then.
yeah. So that was the last time, kind of.
Yeah.
But I listen to a lot of more chill stuff. Like so
Still
dubstep.
in the...
Dubstep is dead.
Are you still...
at this point?
It is.
It is.
Are you
it's
still into
actually
like
dead.
the EDM kind of stuff?
There isn't much left. I
There
think.
isn't really.
I'm not really.
Besides
into
the best artist of all time, Chainsmokers.
it. Chainsmokers.
God, they're the worst.
Yes.
They're
Oh my
actually
gosh.
The worst.
Yeah. So I listen to like really chill music.
Chill as like what kind of genre is that?
Well, chill step was a thing before.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were
But
referring to.
it's not chill step. It's like a combination of like trap and like just there was a thing that it was a something that came out like a couple of years ago. The first song that I had heard from it was like it's kind of I described it as like a depressing dubstep, but it's not. It's a very very calm musical. It's like an orchestra.
Yeah.
But it's all electronic.
Oh.
And it's really, really nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I feel like that would be
I don't know.
a good song to listen to in the background while you're doing
It is. I don't know if I'm describing it very well, but you can look up Koala Control on YouTube with 2K, Koala being a K and Control being a K.
Sponsored, by the way.
Sponsored! Hashtag ad.
Dude, I wish.
Yeah, no, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
If you want to listen to some music.
That sounds pretty interesting.
It is.
Yeah, I've been getting into a lot of rap, actually.
Oh, me too, dude.
Really?
Dreams and Nightmares intro by Meek Mill.
I don't listen.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Dude, it's considered by some people to be one of the best rap songs ever.
Honestly, whenever I hear about Meek Mill, I just think of...
Yeah.
And
That's
that
fair.
meme.
We had a teacher in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Who our nickname for him.
Literally the entire grades.
Yeah. And that like continued to the next year apparently, which is really funny.
That's actually amazing.
You know.
Yeah, but I've been listening to a lot of, like, Amine, I just listened to his album. He's really good.
Kygo used to have better stuff.
I really enjoy Kygo.
Kygo, I like his old stuff, but I haven't heard anything good from him recently.
I'm not the type of guy,
Unfortunate.
I think I'm really stubborn when it comes to music. Like, I'm hesitant to listen to new kinds.
Oh, yeah.
And, like,
fair.
I'm really hesitant to listen to albums. Just because I feel like, I don't know, I'd be let down. And albums are, like, they're long.
You'd be a beached whale.
I would be a beach whale.
You'd be a
That's how I
beach
would
whale.
feel if I got let down. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've been kind of like opening up to new types of music, kind of stuff.
That's good.
A lot of it has been bad, but a lot of it's been good. So
that is good.
It's been a net neutral.
It's been a net neutral,
which we don't have anymore.
Oh,
no,
net
actually,
neutrality.
Actually,
It might come back. We'll see.
Actually, my mom, she's in this organization that kind of deals with like politics and whatever, and she kind of works with the governor a little bit. And
Going against the FCC.
Yeah. Phil Murphy, our governor, he he made this speech about like he's like working on like this federal thing to reinstate
net neutrality,
which is great because I think Montana and some other states doing it, and hopefully
New York
suing
the
them,
government,
which is actually
it's
amazing.
so awesome.
That's awesome.
It's so awesome.
Civil War II.
Civil War
net
but it'd just be us against the government. So
exactly.
It wouldn't even really be
There
Civil
should be
War.
a Call of Duty match. Who can type faster?
Who can type?
That's what it is.
Mm.
All right. Let's get into a different topic.
So by the way, guys, we were pretty nervous for this. We didn't know how it would go.
Yeah.
Because
not particularly nervous. But
well, I was nervous. I don't know about
really?
you, Destiny.
I was just kind of questioning how it would go. But that, and again, we're just talking.
I wasn't sure if we'd be able to like talk about like different stuff.
Yeah. So far, we've done 15 minutes of just talking about
15 minutes.
I feel like it's been like 20.
It feels like 20, but it's been good. You know, it's just we're just talking.
We haven't even talked like because we have a sheet of just topics.
Yeah, it's we have this sheet of topics that we prepared.
We haven't talked about any of them.
Yeah, except the helicopter.
Yeah.
So we were I was nervous, so I wrote this stuff down.
Before you were on the rocks, but now you're on the helicopter.
I'm on the helicopter. I am on the helicopter.
We both are.
Because it's so easy to just talk.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't expect it to be this easy to just
it's
straight
almost
up
like
talk.
we're just good friends just talking.
Yeah, exactly right.
But with a camera recording.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that just crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy.
All right, first topic.
The first topic that we wrote
your
down
idea.
is sparkling water.
Okay, you do your...
Okay, so here's the thing. I have become a little bit obsessed with sparkling water.
Really?
It's kind of an addiction because I used to, eat a lot of, like, sugar and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, whatever, what have you, cookies.
When you were a kid, so...
No, like, still now I do, but more so than not when I want something that's, like, sugary or sweet, I just go and I chug some sparkling water.
Just chug it.
It's actually like a really, really nice substitute because you get like that like fizziness. I don't drink soda anymore.
Really?
Because I get that like fizziness and my tongue gets like all numb and stuff, and it's fantastic.
That's interesting.
And it gives me like the same sort of endorphins, so it's really, really nice.
That's nice.
I
think because here's an edgy statement, buddy.
What?
I don't like sparkling water.
What?
Like at
Why?
all. It just doesn't taste good.
Really?
I like the fizzy sensation.
You like the fizzy sensation?
But that doesn't help.
You don't like water.
I like water.
You like water?
It doesn't taste like water though. It does
not
taste like water.
I think it
tastes like
the bubbliness makes me think that it makes my mind think that I'm getting sugar, which is like what I like about it.
Is there sugar in sparkling water?
No.
Or is it just carbonated water?
It's just carbonated water.
I don't think that's... I don't like the taste of it, honestly.
I like it.
I'm a soda guy.
Well, actually, I drink... it's sparkling mineral water.
What's the difference?
Mineral water tastes...
It's not distilled?
Better. No, it tastes better.
Okay.
It's,
Does it still taste like water, though?
Oh my god, that's my cat.
Just mad.
No, it does still taste like water. It's
so what's different?
It's
that
like
makes it taste better.
I don't know. So it tastes almost sweeter. I don't know how to describe it. People who drink mineral water know what I'm talking about. But it's like it's different than water, and it's better than water. It tastes good. Like it's not just like you're drinking like
water.
Water. It's like even when you're not that thirsty, it tastes like
I feel like
water on a hot day. It's that same sort of...
Water on a hot day is actually, like...
It's really nice.
Refreshing.
It's so refreshing.
Just like jumping in a pool when it's on a hot day.
Yeah, it's that same sort of feeling, but it's, it's all the time, whenever you want.
But it still tastes like water, but it's just better.
Yeah, it tastes like water, but it's better, and it's sparkling, which makes it better.
That's kind of a weird name. If you're having mineral water.
Mineral water. Well, yeah, they add minerals.
Listen to this. Water alpha. Or alpha water.
Alpha water.
Alpha water.
New business idea, everybody. Alpha water.
It's literally just mineral water, but
it's
the
alpha.
branding.
It's alpha.
It's the alpha water.
And then someone else is going to come out with beta water, and we're going to be... Our marketing campaign against them is going to be like, alpha is first, beta is second. What's wrong with you?
Who would make beta after we're called alpha?
Yeah, exactly. But someone's going to do it.
You're literally like naming your water.
Someone's going to...
Bad water.
Someone's going to go for like delta. And I'm going to be like...
That'd be cool. Theta.
Theta.
Gamma. Gamma water.
What about
Makes
phi?
you sick.
Phi water.
What's phi?
Phi is...
What Greek?
It is... it symbolizes the golden ratio in mathematics.
Pi water.
Pi water.
Has exactly 3.1415 liters of water.
Oh,
be
that's
great.
good, man.
It's in the shape of the pie.
That'd be
hold
so uncomfortable.
You'd have to hold it with two hands when you
Oh
drink,
my God.
with the two ends of the letter up.
Oh, that's so bad.
It's like a Y-wing.
Yeah.
Because the drinking part's right in the middle of the top, the dash.
Oh, that's so uncomfortable.
What else is a good...
Oh,
I think
so
healthful
weird.
water would be a great name for water.
Yeah, I know, but oh my gosh, that's so strange.
Yeah. But my kind of thing that I like, I like soda.
Okay.
I just like soda because it tastes good and it has the fizz.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I've actually gotten to a point where I don't like soda.
Really?
Which
just
is
because
crazy.
just because you like sparkling water?
Just
or
because I think it's because I now have a substitute for it that I love so much.
Yeah.
It's like, you know,
I get what you're saying.
like people who are I was listening to something, people who are vegan, like actually they don't like like I don't want to say normal like meat and stuff because they're not like that's not what they are used to.
Oh, so because you've had sparkling water so much, you don't.
Yeah,
like
I just don't enjoy it anymore. It's like doesn't give me the same
I can get that.
reaction. Like
Well-
it still tastes good. I just like it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, it just doesn't
It doesn't do it for me.
give you the hit.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you the buzz.
Doesn't give me. Yeah. It's nothing like sparkling water does. You know.
What I've been becoming a little bit addicted to. I've been kind of addicted to two things.
What?
Well, I've always been one.
Yeah.
This has been super recent, but gum. Not really recent.
Oh, dude,
I'm
I
actually-
was so addicted in 8th grade.
What's it called? Extra polar ice gum.
Extra polar ice.
Yeah, I hate
So extra
spearmint.
the brand,
Yeah.
and then polar ice is the flavor.
Yeah, specifically that one.
Specifically that one.
Specifically that one. I can literally, if I have it at my desk, and I have a packet of that, and I usually have like 4 a day.
I used to be
Four
worse.
in a nap. Warheads.
Oh, you like Warheads.
I love them.
You're a Warheads guy.
I'm actually like
The sourness you like.
So the thing is, I only have them like sometimes, but when I do have them, it's almost like I can't stop having them until like if I'm like playing video games or something. I put one in. I just have one just because I'm bored or whatever. I don't know, but it just tastes good to me. At this point, it's not even like, ow, it hurts, it's sour.
Yeah, it's
like,
just
oh my god.
You like it.
Yeah, I just like the taste because it goes from like really sour, which is.
But like, how many do you eat? Generally?
Honest. So I get to the point where it goes to like my mouth hurts.
Okay.
Not because it's sour, but because it literally damages my like.
That's insane.
No, that's not even. I don't think
You're
that's
damaging your nerves.
No, it's only like. I don't know. It just makes my mouth sensitive. Like there's a warning.
Okay.
If you see, there's a warning. Like if you have that kind of food, it's like warning. If you take too many, you might have.
You make it sound like a drug.
It's kind of like your mouth is irritated for a little while, and it gets to the point where it hurts to have.
Oh wow, that's
So
horrible.
that's when I stop. It's honestly not that bad because it just goes away in like a day or two.
Huh.
I don't know. It's weird. I used
A day
to
or two.
like 2 years ago. I had this like what a gobstopper or a jawbreaker, one of them, but the big
Okay.
one.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It had the same effect, but it wasn't sour. I think it's just sugar.
Hmm.
It was just constant because I was like, it literally took me a week to get through,
Yeah.
and I was like constantly like.
You know what? Actually, your tongue. People often get this wrong, but you don't actually taste with your tongue.
Taste your taste buds.
Yeah, you no, you don't taste with your taste buds. You taste.
Why are they called taste buds?
They tell you when something's sour or sweet.
Oh, okay.
But
so
like
what do you taste with?
your nose. If you
you like.
if you
I know
plug your
that.
nose
like
and you eat a potato
yeah,
and
you
an
can't-
apple, you can't tell the difference.
Yeah, like I think I heard something like this might be completely wrong, but like your smell accounts for like 90% of your taste.
It is. So what?
But I feel
I think what that's doing is that it's sugar, so it's sweetness, which is in
Yeah.
your tongue.
Yeah.
So it's actually just like burning your tongue because it's too much activity.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happening.
But it's also like the roof of my mouth.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that would probably happen just from like sucking on it too much. It's going
Yeah, I
into
think so, I think
everything,
so.
and like the sugar crystals might be getting lodged in your mouth.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So that's
But-
intense.
It's not that bad. It's fun. It started.
I feel like it is that bad.
I don't think.
I feel
so.
like you're getting to a point where it almost.
No,
is
like
that bad.
I don't have them on like weekdays.
Okay. Well. So.
I'm just saying I'm not addicted.
Okay. It
I
doesn't.
could go.
You might not be addicted, but it's like it's like not being addicted to cigarettes and having one like once a week.
I don't think warheads are comparable to cigarettes. Because one's candy.
Some people would disagree with you.
Who?
Most
people
who
would
like
agree.
Yeah, like
what kind of cancer can warheads give you?
I think I don't know if it's cancer. I just think it's diabetes.
Well, yeah. I think that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's not particularly healthy.
It's not,
and it definitely is not healthy.
and it definitely can.
It's literally just sugar. So I mean, I don't know, because my grandparents gave me because I asked for them because I really like them.
Yeah.
My grandparents legitimately gave me a box of them.
Wow, that's insane.
And I'm still not even half. I'm
How much is a box?
a box.
Yeah, how many?
So you have a packet, right?
Yeah.
So imagine you have a packet which has about, say, 20 pieces.
Probably.
I would say that's about right. And
they're all individually wrapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then the box it's about this big. You can't see.
Wow,
this.
that's
It
it's
probably held.
It's probably 3 square feet.
No, it probably held about 20. If I'm being
20 packs.
20 bags.
Bags. 20 bags.
Yeah, 20 bags.
Okay.
Of just warheads.
Wow.
Which is actually ridiculous.
That's really crazy.
I got that about 2 months ago, and I have 10, probably about 7 packs left of warheads.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's really crazy.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's actually I didn't even know that was possible. You could get that many.
Oh.
But
no.
Once I'm done with it, I mean, once I'm done with it, then I won't get any more, because it's just kind of the thing you're gonna get when you have too much of something. Then.
Yeah, exactly. I've got that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Kind of my favorite food at one point was nachos, and for an entire year I would have it every week or twice a week.
Really?
Yeah, and at this point
I despise nachos.
I don't despise it. I just I don't want this because I've had too much of it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I just get sick of it, you get sick of music in a way.
Yeah. Okay, so now we've talked about what we like.
Yeah.
What are some of your pet peeves?
Pet peeves?
Yeah, things that you just really hate.
Just in general?
Yeah.
I can't really think of any at the top. I hate people who are just rude at the get-go.
Okay.
I think, this is a bit
Well, you're a really, really nice person.
Thank you.
Destiny, you are
I'd like to
fantastic.
I'd like to. I mean, my parents raised me I think my parents raised me really well, because I remember there's this one memory I have from when I was a kid,
mm-hmm.
Elementary school, early elementary school,
mm-hmm.
where my dad introduced me to his friend, and then he just commented oh, you look me in the eyes when you're giving a handshake. That's really polite. And I'm trying to get my son to do that, but he's not doing that.
Huh.
And that kind of, I don't know what's about that, but it just kind of sticks with me. That I kind of really appreciate when someone is
compliments you.
Yeah,
right off
kind of really nice.
Wow, Ethan, you're the perfect target for pickup lines.
Except for the fact that I'm a man.
Yeah, but if a woman
if my real name was Destiny, then
if your real name was Destiny, you would be the perfect target for pickup lines.
I don't think so, because pickup lines are kind of more sleazy than just being nice. Because I think being polite and being kind of flirty is two very different things.
Yeah.
But I don't like people who are just kind of douchebags. Air quote. Just people who don't treat other things with just things in general.
Yeah. Okay.
Just
so respecting your surroundings, respecting.
Yeah, I just think respect.
So
in general
that's
really
attractive to you, being respectful.
Definitely, I think being nice, being kind, being respectful are all qualities I look for in a girl.
Wow.
You
know, we've taken this certain this to a certain.
Do you want to talk about dating?
No.
No.
I can't.
You can't right now?
Not right now, but
we'll save it for the second podcast.
maybe on the second podcast, because I've got a lot of stuff to talk about with that.
Yeah, that could be an entire episode for itself.
That could be an entire episode.
We could do that next week.
We could,
because if we have our friend, the young one, if they're two people who are related, the younger one.
Oh, yeah. We could talk about. Yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be really good.
Yeah, that would work very well.
That would work very well.
We have to get fake names for all of our guests too.
Let's brainstorm about it. I've been
No,
thinking...
wait. I was going somewhere with the pet peeves.
Oh yeah, right.
First,
Right. Do you have any?
Sneezing.
Oh,
okay.
That entire thing was a transition.
That entire thing was a transition.
I thought you were just asking. I spent like 3 minutes on something when you were just trying to talk about one topic, and I was just like, that's my bad.
Okay, so the next topic that we have, sparkling water, and then sneezing is the second one. Okay, so I hate this so much. Okay.
Do you hate other people sneezing or
no,
you sneezing?
I hate. Well, I don't like sneezing. Some people, when they say that they wish that they sneezed, when like after they didn't sneeze.
Yeah.
When people say that they wish that they sneezed, that makes me so confused.
Wait,
because
why?
Sneezing is the most painful thing that I go through on a day-to-day basis.
You don't endure pain.
Huh?
Do your sneezes hurt?
Yeah. It feels like my sinuses are being ripped out every time that I sneeze.
Do you act?
I sneeze actual blood. It's bad. It's like really, really bad. But my sneezing isn't like the biggest problem. The biggest problem is when my parents sneeze.
You have a problem with your parents sneezing.
Yeah, but only them. Everyone else has like fantastic sneezes, but it's so loud.
What's your favorite kind of sneeze? Top 10 favorite sneeze.
Top 10 favorite ways to sneeze.
So why don't you like the way your parents sneeze?
It's so loud. Okay, so
dude, you should meet my aunt. She literally, it's almost. She's like, I'm gonna impersonate. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Jump! Like a
That's nothing. That is absolutely nothing. My dad, he actually screams when he sneezes. He genuinely, he lets out like just a scream. It's like, ah!
Oh yeah, like that kind of sneeze. I think my cousin.
Yeah, and he does that, and it's like it was like 2 times the volume of what I just did, and he does that like 17 or 18 times. He gets like sneezing.
Oh my
fits.
god!
And he talks about it. And he's like, I have to recover for like 2 days. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's insane.
I need a cool down time.
That is absolutely insane.
That's actually crazy.
Oh my gosh, and my mom sneezes. Oh, they're so bad. Hers aren't. It's not as many at one point.
Yeah.
But they're more often. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Like she doesn't get.
Are they
fits,
are they
but,
loud? Like what about them are annoying her? Is it just that she gets them a lot?
No, they're loud. Like they cause my ears a lot of pain. like a real like a huge amount of pain.
Nice.
Right? So we'll be like in the car, right? And she'll sneeze the first time and I'll like scream bless you back because I'm so angry.
Yeah.
And then she never sneezes only once. It's always twice.
Yeah.
And so I scream bless you once, and then right before she's about to sneeze the second time, I scream bless you again, and I just cover my ears. Because it's horrible. And then, so we were in, like, history, and our teacher sneezed.
Yeah.
And he winded up for it, and I was expecting it to be so bad. I was expecting it to be, like my ears to burst. And
you just have PTSD from your parents
yes.
sneezing.
And it wasn't bad. It was, like, a really, really nice sneeze.
That's because...
And I felt so happy, and I felt like the world had some good left in it, because some people sneeze normally.
Have you heard... I think I have the...
That's my rant on sneezing.
Wow. I think I have the weirdest sneezes, because my sneezes vary.
I feel like your sneezes are usually fine, though.
My sneezes are fine. They're not annoying, but I have several different types of sneezes that I do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's, like, an unexpected one when I suddenly jerk my body forward, and then I sneeze, and it's like, or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, but still, like, that's not loud. Like,
no,
I wouldn't be angry at someone like that. I told my parents
Are
last
you just
night,
mad at people who sneeze loudly?
No, just my parents. No, I've never met anyone who sneezes that loud. Ever.
Well, judging by what you've said, I don't think there are any other people.
Yeah, I would hope not. I told my parents last night that I'm gonna marry someone who has a nice sneeze because I can't deal with it. I can't live with sneezing like that.
Yeah, I thought we're saving the dating episode for later. What's your criteria for dating? Oh, she has to have a really nice sneeze.
She has to have the best sneeze that exists.
Do you think sneezes can be cute?
No.
I think they can be cute on rabbits.
On rabbits, I agree with that wholeheartedly.
on dogs as well, like small dogs.
My dog has a weird sneeze.
My dog.
He's like, he like shakes his head afterwards. It's so funny.
My dog, all he does is just like loudly exhale and jerk his head down, like yeah, like that basically.
Mm.
Yeah, but I think I enjoy sneezing.
Do you think I'm insane for that? Do you think I'm crazy for wanting someone to have a nice sneeze?
I think you're insane for different reasons.
What? What? Come on, me, Cinnamon? Really? Am I insane?
I don't know. Let's ask yourself.
Yeah,
that was.
I'm definitely crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great transition, by the way.
Thanks. Yeah.
Did you come up with these in advance?
I did. the third thing on the list is my insanity. Just so you know.
So I'll give you some background on the type of people. So if we're talking about like archetypes,
yeah,
that's a word.
Yeah, archetypes a word. Yeah.
It just seems weird saying it out loud, like archetypes.
Archetypes. Character archetype.
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 I feel like type shouldn't be after arc.
That's fair.
I think it should be like archetype.
Like type arc.
Type arc. That's even worse. that's worse. So I think the kind of person that you're kind of the person that likes.
Don't give anything away here. I'm still trying to preserve my anonymity.
Anonymity. Where'd you get that from?
Oh.
Maybe a podcast?
Maybe another podcast that we listen to. Anyway.
Sponsored by
Sponsored.
I mean, how do I say this? You're kind of like, you're outgoing.
I am outgoing.
But not because you want validation. You're just, because like some
I'm
people.
I'm just actually crazy.
Like some people like raise their hands and gets the answer right because they want people to know that they're smart.
Or they want to not get called on later.
That's different. That's just being smart.
No, like if you don't want to get called on later.
Yeah,
just raise your hands
for the easy questions.
I don't think that's being smart. I think that's just like, being afraid of unwanted interaction.
I guess so.
For some people.
I don't think that's a certain archetype though. I think that's just
that's fair. That's a common thing that people do.
I think you're the kind of person that just you express yourself in a different way
than
other people. Like you're the kind of person that like when people sometimes like I'm gonna say open themselves up to each other in like personal conversations.
Yeah.
I feel like you open yourself up in like a group setting.
I like talking to yeah, that's fair.
I think
I open
it's
up.
hard to kind of like speak because
interesting.
You're quite a strange character.
I open up a lot, but I open up to a point so that people think that I'm opening up, and then I completely stop.
Yeah.
So I make everything sound like I'm very open, so that people like me.
Yeah.
And then I don't really do anything after that.
You're quite a vocal person.
I think I'm loud.
I think that throws a lot of people off.
That's true.
Like a lot of I don't want to be mean or anything.
That's fair. I know.
But like a lot of my friends, they were like
Cinnamon.
What a strange guy. And the only time he's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. The only time I've agreed with them was about the yes dude thing.
Oh, that's fair.
That was
okay.
I actually hated
guys, background. There's the podcast that we listen to. There's a thing on it. We should probably talk about the podcast at this point. It's called "If I Were You" it's by Jake and Amir, Jake Hurwitz and Amir Blumenfeld, and basically there was
literally in one episode, one episode.
No, it's in a couple others, I think. There's a thing, and it's like them saying "yes, dude" in a weird way, and it's,
you just took that to the extreme.
So I started saying it like a lot in school.
Actually, someone in our chem class counted the amount of times you said "yes, dude." And one time it was 8.
In a class?
In one class.
Wow. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But
this was only a month ago.
Yeah, and like I feel bad about it, so I've kind of stopped now. But I was like really, really annoying. Like I don't know really when to stop with that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I would be like, "Yes, dude."
Exactly.
And then,
but like that constantly.
Yeah, all the time.
Sometimes for no reason.
Yeah. Now I say it sometimes for like emphasis.
Yeah.
But I don't say it as much.
Yeah.
There's usually a reason when I say it now.
Yeah.
I'm not as bad about it.
But I think you're kind of character. I think that I'm fairly average and normal.
You're an average extrovert, I'd say.
Yeah.
you're like nice and like calm and endearing to people, and you're
think
overall just like a good person that people want to hang out with.
Shucks. You were just saying that.
I'm not.
No.
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 Yeah.
No. Ew. Let's just keep it professional.
Keep it professional here.
I think it's kind of a weird dynamic that because we're friends and
We are friends.
we're kind of in a way opposing because I kind of hate people.
we're different.
I hate people like if we're going back to like
420.
Blaze it,
420.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Haha. I've seen meat before, I promise.
I smoked some lettuce.
I know what that is.
I know what it's like.
I've been to the clubs.
I know what a club is.
I know what that is.
I know what a weed is.
I have been to a house party.
I understand.
I promise.
I definitely have as well.
Yeah, of course.
I party mega hard.
Mega hard.
I mean, we're models for goodness sake.
Yeah, we are supermodels.
But so going back, if we're talking about like, so I like respectful people, right?
Mm-hmm.
People are kind, and so I generally hate. You know the group in our school. There's one guy in our class who's particularly obnoxious.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna write it down just to make sure that I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I think.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
Good. No.
Just switching mode.
No.
You want anything to eat or snack on?
No, we're good.
You sure? All right.
We're
Just
recording the
off-
podcast, so
Oh,
you're
I'm
interrupting.
sorry.
It's
I'm
fine.
so sorry.
It's all right, Mom.
Fine.
Just I'm gonna leave for a few hours.
Okay.
So offer
Destiny.
something when you're done recording.
All right,
Quiet.
sounds good.
I won't make noise. I'm sorry.
You know what? Let's just keep recording the podcast here because I think that's kind of funny.
Did you stop the
No,
recording?
I didn't even stop the recording because I thought it might be funny.
That's great.
Yeah, my mom came down in the
No,
basement.
here.
So,
I don't really have a problem with him. Not too much of a problem.
Who is it?
Here.
Oh,
Destiny.
I'm writing down who it is. Oh yeah, he's very disrespectful.
Yeah. It's just because like he kind of like he shouts out like random stuff like sauce. You know.
Saw.
I swear he's shouted like or like you dig or something. I don't
You
know.
dig?
Something like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's
like,
a kind of a similar thing
yeah.
that you do occasionally. Not even specific, not restricting.
That's
it to
fair.
this.
That's
But
fair.
but that kind of character.
All right, guys.
you
Good
see-
luck.
Thank you.
See you, Mom.
All right. Bye.
But I think
That's fantastic. My mom interrupted our first podcast.
that's amazing.
It's so great.
That's goals.
It is goals.
That's goals.
Absolute goals. Guys, we're really in the basement. We're like
We are really in the basement.
We're genuinely
We're
in
not
the
lying.
basement.
We're not lying.
Not even lying.
We're just that cool to be recording.
We are that cool. Yeah.
But I think
36 years old, still living in my parents' basement.
yeah, we're both 36.
We're both 36.
Yeah, I
we're
feel-
Australian
I'm
supermodels.
actually 37 by the
I'm
way.
actually 37.
Get it right.
Yeah.
But so I feel like you kind of have similar characteristics to
That's
those
fair.
kind of people, but for some reason, you don't fit in with them.
Well,
And-
yeah. I consider myself to not technically fit in with anyone.
I think that's fair.
But
Because if we're going by strictly friend groups, I think
I don't have a friend group.
I think you do.
No.
What about
my friends have friend groups that I'm not in.
That's true. Yeah, because like you and me,
Yeah, because like we're friends. You have a friend group. I'm not in that friend
I'm
group.
actually not.
You
It's kinda
sort
tough.
of had a friend group.
I have. So what's kind of weird is I'm in actually a lot. I feel like I'm in a lot of different friend groups.
I believe that.
But I'm not in far enough into. I mean, I'm far into like one particular friend group,
Yeah.
but I'm not like. I don't feel like I'm best friends with anyone, to be honest.
Yeah, but also you're president of the TV club. So like
That's true. I am in that friend group, but that's more of a club.
it's a
So
club.
by the way, I do go clubbing.
I
TV
do go clubbing.
TV club.
And I go clubbing as well.
Yeah.
I'm the art club
clubbing.
president.
APR.
APR.
that-
Yeah, so I'm the art club president, and
Yeah.
Ethan's the TV club president. Which is kind of
Unofficial.
funny. You're
but a pretty official.
you're pretty official. Yeah.
I'm definitely a leader.
I talked to someone that you definitely know.
I don't know what that says. Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
thought that said Matt. Okay.
No,
I was like, what?
no. So that guy that we both know, and
Yeah.
yeah, And
he's pretty similar to you in a way.
He's a nice guy. The thing that he's not similar to me with is
I think he's weirder.
touching.
Yes,
I don't do touching.
So
I don't
he's
like
dating.
to touch.
You know who he's dating? Do you know who he's dating?
No.
He's dating this person.
Guys, sorry we can't tell you any of
Sorry.
these names.
He's dating that person.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But the
Wow.
thing is, they've only been dating since December. But even before that,
Okay.
they were always touchy.
Yeah.
But
Well,
he's
yeah,
touchy with everyone.
Yeah,
which
he's
is-
touchy. He's touchy with everyone, and that's fine. Like he's like not like weird. I don't know. He is weird about it, but he's nice. About
Yeah.
it. He's nice about it.
I don't think he's overbearing in a way.
Yeah,
I don't think he doesn't push the limit.
Yeah, it's not too much.
To other people, it seems strange.
Yeah,
But to those specific
if
people,
you know
it
him,
seems normal.
he's a kind guy.
I think he knows how to control himself
Yeah,
individually.
exactly.
But he doesn't know how to act in the group. Like
I
act
think-
normally. I'd
yeah,
say.
okay, that's fair. But like I don't at the same time like I don't like normal.
I think-
Normal's not my thing.
Yeah.
So
I think it's kind of weird to get uncomfortable with when you're like with like friends being like touchy. Like if I'm doing this, I'm like grabbing your shoulder and people are just
that's
like,
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
Like
Really?
if you come up to me and you're like and you like grab my shoulder firmly, that's like
Yeah.
weird to me.
Really?
Yeah, it's honestly
Why?
kind of weird. There are very few people that I'm
Shoot,
okay
do
with
I
hugging.
do I need to say no homo?
No, I don't even. I don't care about that.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
just like I
What
there's
about
certain-
it is weird
Sometimes I'm just like not comfortable. I guess.
with
Like-
people grabbing you.
Yeah, like touching is not. I don't know.
Wait, you choked me
I do. I did do that.
in a completely friendly way.
In a friendly way, I choked you.
In a friendly.
I
way.
choked you out.
In
Yeah.
a non-sexual.
In a non-sexual,
Completely
completely
normal,
friendly,
friendly.
normal way.
Just it's kind of like
I
bleeding.
choked you out.
Okay. That
Not really.
not really. You
Not
just kind of
really.
put your arm around my neck and squeeze very. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. No, not really.
Not really.
I'm okay with like
Do you just want to be in control?
I do like being in control. I like being.
Do you
in
just
control
not
a
want
lot.
people like taking control of you? Or?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like being out of control. I hate roller coasters.
Really?
I
Just
hate
because
them
of
so
that?
much. Yeah,
Mm,
because
that's
I'm not in control.
Mm.
I have no power over anything.
Yeah, that's
I don't care. Like the thrill, I don't care about.
yeah.
Like that's fine. I like being able to control everything that's happening to me.
Do you like driving?
Yeah, because I can control it. I can control the vehicle,
Yeah.
and I like being taken somewhere because I know that it's my choice to be taken there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like that's fine.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. And then,
Okay, let's go. Like going back to your character, kind of type
oh
of
yeah,
person you are.
my insanity.
Well, I think you're the type of person that other people think are weird just because you're really vocal and loud,
That's fair.
and you're very random.
Yeah,
I
am.
don't like saying that word because
No, I am. I'm
so
very
random.
random.
I'm so quirky.
That's so random. That show, you remember it?
Shoot, wait, what is that? I know what that
It's
is.
from Disney Channel.
Was that like the
Son
like,
with a Chance.
Yeah, that was the like the bad SNL.
Yeah, it was the
Like
Disney
the
Channel
for,
SNL.
like babies.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to love that.
I did too.
It had
Oh my
musical
god.
performance. Oh my god.
It was so good.
Jeez. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about Disney Channel.
Disney Channel.
But you're very random,
Yeah.
and
That's
I
fair.
think people are quick to judge
Yeah.
how you act. But I think I know pretty
you know
well
what's
how you
interesting?
act.
I'm really, really confident and really quote unquote normal when I talk to a girl that I like.
Mm,
Is that weird?
no. Mm,
No, and like when I talk to other people, like people I don't know very well, people that I'm not looking to gain the affection of, I'm like very weird,
are
very
you
random.
consciously? That's
Consciously.
consciously changing your personality.
Yes.
I don't think that's particularly.
Because I want them, I want them to like me, but most people get like weird when that happens,
Yeah. I don't think that's necessarily
and
weird.
I just don't. You know, I like getting normal. when that
You
happens.
get.
I
You go
get
from
normal.
weird to normal.
Yeah.
I get that.
So
So
play ping pong.
not really.
You don't want to play ping pong?
It's just gonna be distracting.
I'm gonna play some ping pong.
Don't do it.
Okay.
It's just distracting because like if you're just
All
here
right,
like
fine. Someday we're gonna have an episode that's just us playing ping pong and talking. It's gonna.
I'd
happen.
be down with that.
It's gonna happen at some
But
point.
I think if we're just starting this.
Yeah. For
It's
now,
off.
okay. We're not gonna do ping pong yet, but
Yeah.
expect it.
But so
Episode 20.
Yeah. But so, from the people I've talked, they're really quick to judge who you are, even though they don't know you, just because you act out. You know, you act
That's
around
fair.
them. Which I think,
I believe that.
I think I know how you work pretty well.
How I work? Yeah. Okay.
Kind of.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Destiny.
I don't. I
No,
know
I
your
don't.
destiny.
Huh?
I don't know your destiny.
You do. Your Destiny. That's your name. That's my
No,
name.
I don't know your specific destiny.
Yeah, I know, but you Destiny.
But I am destiny.
Destiny. You are Destiny.
Hey, what's your favorite
Destiny.
food?
Food?
Yeah.
Of course.
What's your favorite food? Of course.
Of course.
What's your favorite food? It's
I don't
cinnamon
know.
toast crunch
Really?
because it's cinnamon.
And toast.
No, no, no.
And crunch.
No, no, no. Because it's cinnamon and it's a cereal.
Oh. My
You
God.
guys don't get that. Unless
Yeah, you don't get that,
You don't
but,
get this
like,
unless you know who we are.
If you know our
Just trust
our,
us. It's hilarious.
it's pretty good.
It's the funniest
It's
joke
the
you've
funniest
ever
joke
heard.
we've made all podcast.
the funniest joke you ever heard, but you don't understand. But
Yeah.
just trust us.
You
You'll
trust us.
understand.
It's a good thing. It's a
Yeah.
good meme.
Side tangent.
Yeah.
Seniors dating sophomores.
Seniors dating sophomores.
It's such a weird trend.
Okay, so we've noticed this in our high school, and everyone's noticed this. Like, I talked to my friends in art.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a
last
serious
year, it was
thing.
I think 7 people last year, and I don't even know all of that class. I only
Yeah.
knew some of the, well, now juniors, but last year sophomores. I only knew some of them.
Yeah. And
It was 7.
we don't have a junior prom, so I heard
No,
from
there is. Well,
There isn't.
Well, there's one prom, and it's for juniors and seniors.
No,
right?
it's for seniors.
Is it?
It's only for seniors.
I didn't even know that.
If you're
I
a
thought it was-
junior, you have to date a senior to
okay.
go.
Mm.
So yeah, I
The
was planning on going with one of my friends from art, but unfortunately he got a date.
Darn it.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So now I'm
Well,
not
the good
gonna
ones
go.
always get
Good
away.
Yeah, but so one of my other friends was talking about how their friends always they're all talking about wanting to go to prom because they're juniors. Like they all want to go to prom, and so they're like we gotta find a senior to ask us, and it's like this whole deal.
You're 1 year too late.
Yeah.
You have to be a sophomore.
Yeah.
Or a senior.
So it's funny, but there are a lot of instances.
Last year
Listen
and
to
this year.
sophomore. Yeah,
It's actually crazy. I don't understand it.
doesn't make sense.
There's more sophomores dating seniors than sophomores dating sophomores or seniors dating seniors.
Yeah.
And that's just, it's not even the 2-year thing
Mm-hmm.
because no freshman dates a junior.
Yeah, I dated a sophomore when I was a freshman, but I didn't.
You, that was only for like a week though.
It was less than a week, and it wasn't really dating.
Yeah, that wasn't really it.
Yeah.
So that's why it
guys,
didn't work
freshmen
out.
don't date.
That's why-
freshmen hang out.
No, that's why it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't.
Available outside
No,
of
no,
school.
no.
That's why it didn't work out.
No, it didn't
though.
work out because she wasn't a senior and you weren't a sophomore.
Oh my
or
gosh.
vice versa.
Fair enough.
Sadly,
Wow, Ethan, I didn't know you were that shallow.
I'm not shallow.
No.
I'm judging people not based on their appearance,
You're judging
by
people
what their grade level
based
is.
on their grade level. What is that?
Listen, right now I'm a sophomore, so I'm in prime dating position.
Oh my god.
So I
You
have
trying to find a senior to go out with?
I mean, who else do I go out with? You know,
Oh my god.
there's no other choice. And then
Yeah.
I can't date.
Honestly
next year.
though, I wouldn't.
Well, it's kind of like freshmen.
There's no one in our grade. I came to this conclusion.
Yeah.
Out of thinking about every single person in our grade, not even I'm not going to date anyone in our grade. I know every girl in our grade that I wouldn't date them.
Every
As a
single
person.
one.
Yeah.
As a person.
Not like I don't like them, that I wouldn't date them. Because I'm either friends with them, or I already dated them, or I don't talk to them. You know?
I mean, I haven't dated anyone ever.
I know.
I feel like I could date.
Anyone.
There are 3 people that I could date.
Yeah.
I
And one of them, didn't you already ask out? Or no?
Yeah.
No. Or
No, I did.
you did.
In December.
Yeah. And they,
That didn't work out.
didn't work out.
Yeah.
But, you're still friends with her, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
It's almost like,
Nothing happened.
yeah, we talked about this before.
We
right?
did talk about this. But, we could talk about it on the podcast.
Maybe next week's
podcast.
Next week's
Next
the dating
weekend
podcast,
is
so.
dating podcast, so look forward
So
to
we
that.
can talk about that.
Yeah.
So
Graph of success, guys.
no, we
Graph
already talked
of
about
success.
that.
No, we can talk about it more.
What about it? Do we talk about?
I don't know. Like,
Because I think we've cleared up.
yeah, I'm pretty happy. Right now,
I actually really.
I'm on the mountain. Like, I'm doing well.
Right now, I'm in the helicopter.
You're in the helicopter because of this podcast?
Right now, the helicopter's slowing down because we've passed an hour.
Have we passed an hour?
We're at an hour and 3 minutes.
Yo! Yes!
And it's gonna be ending soon.
Yeah. I'm sorry. We just high-fived for you guys that are listening.
Hurt.
And, yeah.
I really enjoy this.
I enjoy it, too. I think this is going to be fun.
I actually do really want to talk about dating, but we have to say
Yeah.
that.
We do.
Oh,
And
that's tough.
maybe this week something's going to happen. For me.
Ooh.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll
I'm
see.
kidding. Nothing's happening. I'm just hoping.
Nothing's happening. I'm hopeless.
Maybe it's your destiny.
Of course. Maybe it's my cinnamon.
I don't think that's how puns work.
Of course.
I think it has to make sense.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you want to talk about now? So
I mean, okay, so we've gone through the first 4 of our topics. The last topic...
right. I'm actually blind. I didn't even see that.
Yeah. The last topic that we have is AI.
Artificial
Intelligence. I don't know if we want to talk about it this episode because we're already at an hour, but we might do editing, so I don't know.
I have time. I'm leaving earliest 5:30.
Earliest 5:30.
So we have 50 minutes.
Do you want to make this like a really long podcast?
Yeah. That could just be a thing.
A 3-hour podcast. No one's going to listen to a 3-hour podcast. Come on.
What about a 10-hour podcast? Let's do a 10-hour podcast.
Oh my gosh, no. I like.
I think max an hour and 30.
I think that's max. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not because I wouldn't listen to a long
Because I
podcast.
feel like we can just continue talking for however long.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to keep on talking.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Okay,
we
so-
could wrap up with AI, which could take however long.
Yeah. So what do you think about AI? Because you're the one who suggested.
So I
it.
suggested this just because I don't know. I was thinking. So we have the Alexa, Google.
Oh, us too.
you know,
Us too.
Whatever. Like Alexa, what time is it or whatever.
That's Amazon.
Yeah. Right.
Google
Right.
Home.
Google Home.
Alexa from Amazon.
Yeah.
And then
It's just they're
something
all.
else.
Yeah. It's whatever.
Mhm.
But so we were kind of using it, and we were like kind of asking it we're like toying with it. We're
Mhm.
like, hey, what's your favorite color? You know,
Mhm.
hey, what color are the walls? Or you know, like some dumb question.
Yeah.
Whatever. And it seemed like most of the questions that we asked, she answered like, sorry, I don't know how to answer that.
Mm.
You know,
Mhm.
because. And then so I kind of was like, what's the purpose of this? This is literally only plays music and tells me the weather. That's like the
Mhm.
only use for it. So I'm kind of wondering even if we were at a point where AI was that advanced, where we could ask those questions, what is even the purpose of AI?
Mhm.
Like, because people, you know, like,
Well-
I think Elon Musk, he's like scared, like, AI is going to kill us all. But why would we
I
let...
think Elon Musk is one of the people that isn't scared.
Is he?
I don't know.
It's someone's... A lot of people. A lot of people are
Zuckerberg
like...
is not scared. I know that. Zuckerberg doesn't care.
That's because Zuckerberg is AI.
Zuckerberg, the Zuck, is AI.
The Zuck with
The
two
absolute Zuck.
C's. The Zuck with 2 C's.
Z-U-C-C. The Zuck is coming for you.
Zuck.
Welcome to the Zuck.
The Zuck zone.
The Zuck zone.
Oh my god. I think there's a question of what is the real purpose of AI?
Well, okay.
What's your interpretation?
AI is, I think, defined as when you ask something to, when you tell something to complete a task that it was not programmed to complete, and it completes it.
Yeah, like it uses.
So, like if you didn't program Alexa to say something exactly with those words with that pitch, and it says it slightly differently,
That's
AI.
Because it's learning.
It's learning, yeah.
But what's
Like on my phone, sometimes I'll like, I don't know, but like there are certain things that I do that my phone picks up on, like
yeah.
when I used to be able to go into a new Safari tab, and like my music from the other tab will still be playing while I'm searching.
Yeah.
But now whenever I open a new tab, the music always shuts off, and that's because I never do anything in Safari other than play music. So it always knows that it's going to need to shut off at some point.
That's a thing.
whenever I open a tab. Yeah,
Do you think that's because of like just?
it's because of AI. Yeah,
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I think it
Like
might
I used to.
it might just be the Apple device like updating. Just might like,
There,
an
some,
update to
sometimes,
Safari.
sometimes to organize my photos, I'll like set the date back
Yeah.
if I want to like take a screenshot of a photo that I
Yeah.
have, to like bring it to that position. And sometimes when I take a shot of a photo now,
Yeah.
it will bring the date back like to an exponential position of that
Oh, so
date.
sorry. Yeah, I get that.
So it's like it's weird.
Is that AI?
Well, I didn't set the date back.
Yeah, but do you think that's AI or is that just like some kind of
Like the
programming?
photo that I have screenshotted is from a date that's further back when it was took.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
But I want to ask this: what is the general purpose of AI, and then why would we let it get to the point
Oh, okay. So
where it would be able to destroy us? Like,
in
what's
theory,
the
AI will become smart enough to program itself better
Yeah.
than humans can program
Yeah.
it, right? So at that point, the AI will effectively become immortal
yeah?
because it will be able to replace its parts when it needs them, and it will be infinite.
Yeah.
It will never die.
Do you think?
And
It's,
so there are two options.
yeah.
It'll grow exponentially because it's AI and it's
Yeah.
smarter than humans. So it will either kill all humans and deem them unnecessary,
Yeah.
or it will make all humans immortal because it will be able to solve problems that we cannot.
Yeah. Do you think AI can create a second, like, evolution of AI that would kill that AI and just keep on going? Do you think that we're AI
No.
and we killed?
No, the AI would be smart enough to only improve itself.
Mm.
It wouldn't make another AI.
Do you think we'd ever get to the point where we would create that kind of AI?
That
As a
is
human.
smarter than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How soon do you see that?
I don't know.
Because I don't foresee.
I think it's gonna happen though, because humans are so stupid. The one truth about humanity that I've learned recently is that we aren't smart enough to understand ourselves.
I don't think we're smart enough to understand when to stop.
Yeah, that's true. But I just like the human mind cannot understand itself,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
If we create an AI that can do that, then that AI has complete control over humanity.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I had like a dream a while ago where I was like, I created that AI, but I kept it a secret for like 30 years.
Sounds like a plot to a movie.
And then, but like it grew up as like, and I raised it as like a child of mine.
That literally sounds like a movie.
And I granted it more access to technology.
Oh.
So it would like learn and it would grow and it would have like an affection towards humanity.
Yeah.
And then at that point, it would be able to protect humanity rather than destroy it,
Mm.
which I thought was really really interesting and I thought might actually work.
Do you think we could be able to program emotions?
Into an AI,
Yeah.
I think it would program the emotions into itself.
Really?
There was someone recently programmed there's like a microscopic worm organism that
Yeah.
they basically mapped every cell in its body
Mm-hmm.
and found out what the function was,
Mm-hmm.
and from that they created a computer program that was the worm and how it thought,
Mm.
and then they put it into a robot and the robot acted like the worm.
Like what kind of robot? Just like the.
It was a robot on wheels.
Oh, okay.
So like when the worm was like slither, they had that as move instead.
Oh wow.
So it acted like a worm, like a living creature.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So do you think that will get? So after
well,
this,
the
do you think
worm
we'll
is
get-
microscopic. It's like the size
so
of
it's
like you can't see it.
like one of those like single cell.
It's not single cell. It's like
I don't know. This is like
It's like
this is
6,000.
7th grade science.
it's like 6,000 cells, I think.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
gonna
not that
assume
many.
That's a small amount.
It's a very small amount.
okay. So do you think
6,000
we're just
cells is like
small?
nothing. Like you can't see 6,000 cells.
Yeah, I get that. I think.
Well,
do
you
you think
could,
that
but it's like barely the tip
Yeah.
of your thumbnail. I think.
Barely the tip of your
Yeah.
thumb. My thumb's pretty big, so.
Even I'm talking about like
Yeah, I understand that. It's just
Yeah.
it's just flexing, if
Flex.
you will. Sauce fam.
Of course.
Dab.
Why is having large thumbnails attractive to you?
Why is it not attractive to you, you know?
Okay.
What?
Sure.
It's kind of one of those things where it's like, you gotta have a good thumbnail.
You gotta have a good thumbnail. You
You
gotta
want
have a
it.
nice sneeze and a good thumbnail.
Exactly.
You wanna be my girlfriend.
You want to be my girl? You gotta have a nice thumbnail and a nice sneeze.
Yeah. Oh my
I think-
gosh.
Do you think, have you seen, there's this like graph or something about like technology improvement or whatever. It's literally just an exponential graph.
Yeah.
So,
No, it's there was some guy in the I don't know, in like the 80s, he predicted that every new computer chip made would have 2 times the processing power of the last computer chip. And
it's
he's
like-
right. He was right.
I thought you meant by like 2 times of that time. So like at this time, our computers are twice as powerful as the one in the 80s. But
No, it was
it's literally
2 times as powerful as the last chip.
That's actually crazy. So
Yeah.
like and that's in literally the span of like 30 years.
Yeah, well, the
About
first
40.
computer was a calculator that can only do like addition and subtraction, and was the size of my house. You know,
Yeah.
like insanely big.
Yeah.
And then they shrunk them down to the size of a room. And then
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, that's insane.
and now you can fit all of that times like in like a laptop.
Even
Which
like
is
I have a
insane.
calculator that can do like that can do like
Yeah, your calculator, right? Your graphing calculator
it can
is
do
probably like maybe like more
I think-
powerful than the first computer.
yeah
In
like,
that small
the,
little
I think
thing.
I read something like the computer no like calculators we have now are more powerful than the computers used at NASA when launching like the rockets to the moon, something like that.
I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. It's
Yeah,
yes,
because technology
it's,
is-
it's what you use the technology for.
And that was only like, okay, this is gonna sound really stupid, because I might get it completely wrong or completely right. 50 years ago, does that seem accurate?
about. Well, I don't want to be wrong.
I
either.
don't. Let's just assume 50 for now.
Assume 50.
So then,
It's gonna be so stupid if we're
how
wrong.
soon
It's
is
gonna be
it?
so stupid if we're right because we were second guessing ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. In 100 years, so we're probably gonna die. Well, how old do you think you're gonna be when you die? Because I think around 70.
I don't think that I'm gonna die.
I think you're wrong.
I mean, it's safe to say that I will die, but I also think that it's possible that
Yeah.
someone will create something where I won't have to.
Do you want to live that life?
Yeah,
Why?
because I don't care.
Do you think? I don't think. I think so. If we're
Because
talking, here, can I relate?
I want to see how the world evolves.
That's something.
That's my motivation.
That would be my only motivation to live forever.
Yeah, that's
That would
what
just
I
be
want
to
to
see.
Like people,
But I don't think that's
people
enough
are
to,
always
like-
afraid of like their loved ones dying before them. But
I think I see.
I
that-
would want to live forever because humanity is
I
kind
think
of like
exploration and most human development is more.
yeah. It's the
It's more
purpose of humanity
fascinating.
is to help humanity.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
Well, the purpose of humanity is to survive and reproduce, and
Well, yeah,
we've achieved that.
which is helping humanity.
Exactly. Do you
The
think?
purpose of humanity is growing humanity, and me seeing how that happens would be very interesting.
Do you think we're gonna destroy the Earth?
Yeah. I think
How
that
soon?
I
I think ballpark.
My-
next
my-
200.
believe that our grandchildren will be the last generation of humans born on Earth.
I'd say our great grandchildren. Because I think in about 200 years.
Global warming will be irreversible by 2020.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's 2
That's
years.
when we graduate.
That's when we graduate. We won't have any chance
What
to
does that
stop
even
it.
mean?
Also, that's when Donald Trump's first term ends, and he doesn't believe in global warming.
Damn it.
So global warming.
Why can't he have like 3 terms?
Yeah.
Why can't he be president forever?
Global warming
That's it's.
will be irreversible by 2020.
I think it is irreversible now because
No, well, in
Because-
theory, yes, it will become irreversible in 2020. But after that, we'll only be able to slow it down.
I think it's irreversible. I think even now it's irreversible because no one really gives a crap.
Well,
in
no
the
one,
government.
no one cares.
No one gives them enough of crap.
it's-
Everyone's like,
it's- technically, it is currently irreversible,
yeah.
but it will be officially irreversible by 2020.
But what does that even mean? No, what does global warming mean?
No, it's not global warming anymore. It's global climate change.
Yeah, climate change.
Climate change.
I mean, just to give an example, it was like 7 degrees at one point in January, I think, right?
What was it?
It was 70. I think one day, either in December or January, it was like 70 degrees, and then the next. No,
Yeah.
it was 60 degrees in January, and then
Yeah.
the next week it was 0 degrees.
Yeah,
That's
it's
just an example.
it's just a large. Well, what's happening is things are getting too hot. Like the Earth is getting too hot.
I honestly think it's a stupid reason. I think it's dumb that they called it global warming.
Well, it's not global warming anymore. It's global climate change.
I know, which is a huge misconception because like Donald Trump tweeted, like, it's really cold out. I bet you had your global warming now.
Yeah.
It's,
Oh my gosh.
like, shut up.
No, you're
dumb.
wrong.
You don't know
you're
what
wrong.
you're talking
You're
about.
actually wrong.
Just do. I swear.
It's
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 what do you
very
think?
incorrect.
Because what does global warming mean in the long run? Because I honestly don't know.
What does
Because
it
I
mean?
know. Because I know just like ice caps.
So
They
have you ever seen The Day After Tomorrow?
Have you ever seen the movie 2012?
No, The Day After Tomorrow.
I have not.
Basically, what happens is there's a massive ice storm, like 3 massive ice storms,
Yeah.
and basically the world gets plunged into the next ice age
Okay.
because of global climate change.
Okay.
So, like the entire northern hemisphere freezes.
Okay.
Like everything above Mexico is just frozen ice. Everyone there dies.
That's what happened. That's what'll happen.
Yeah, but it's a
it's
storm. It's a storm that lasts 3 days, and the ice age lasts 3 weeks, and then it becomes 107 degrees on the daily,
Oh my god.
and then it's just that constant flux. Because
But that's
what
just
we're,
a movie.
what we're
Is
doing,
that accurate?
yeah, it's accurate.
Are you
it's,
sure?
It's mostly accurate. Their science is like close to being right.
How do I say this? How soon is that? I guess doomsday gonna happen.
It's not really doomsday.
Is it gonna be like? It's gonna be a slow process, right? Where it's like.
Well, no, it's one storm. What
Do you think there's gonna be
what we're
one
doing right
storm?
now, global climate change, we're technically making the average climate hotter. But what that's doing is disrupting the entire system.
Yeah, but there's just more variability in temperature, right? I think that's what it means, right?
Well, there's a larger variety in temperature erroring on hot.
That's what I meant. That's what
Yeah.
I meant.
So
It's not precise.
yeah,
but-
the average is raising, but it's getting wider by like a lot on both sides.
Yeah, that's why it's
Yeah.
that's why I said
Yeah.
like variability.
So
I think
basically it's gonna all freeze. No, that's not what I mean. Because
thanks for watching.
because the world is I don't know, I guess getting warmer at such an alarming rate, like because of the fossil fuels and such.
Yeah.
It's gonna get to a point where the cold isn't balanced enough.
Yeah.
So it's gonna come at a massive rush of absolute, like I don't want to say scorching cold because that's not a thing, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
absolute cold, and it's gonna be an ice age, but then it's gonna balance it out really quickly because it put like too much effort into it because it had to
Yeah.
balance things out, and then it's an ice age for 3 weeks, and then it's 107 degrees again. And then, like 20 years later, there's another ice age.
So it's kind of like waves of the.
Yeah, it's waves of balancing itself out.
Do you think?
Like I think I think at some point this year there was like the coldest day on record,
Yeah.
and at some point
Yeah,
last
New
year,
York is.
and at some point last year there was the hottest day on record.
Yeah.
So it's just this constant flux, and it's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
get more and
yeah.
more extreme.
Yeah.
Starting with getting too hot, and then going to getting too cold, and then too hot, and it's gonna be exponential on either side.
Do you think we can survive it?
Humanity?
Yeah.
No.
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 At what
I
point?
think it's very likely that humanity dies.
No, I think it's super likely.
That humanity dies?
I think I can't imagine me being alive when humanity dies. I can't comprehend that.
I can.
I think it's too, because we have my kind of mindset is like, I'm gonna work up the system, you know, let's use Death of a Salesman as an example.
Yeah.
I'm kind of similar to Willie, where where I'm happy being in business, working with the system, and you're kind of Biff going against the system.
Well, yeah. No, I'm not going against the system. I'm recognizing that the system is going to change.
Yeah, definitely. And you're not accepting the current system.
I'm planning for 100 years in the future. You're planning for 20 years in the future.
I'm planning for 10 years in the future.
Yeah.
I honestly can't comprehend the world ending in my lifetime. I can't imagine the most early I imagine. I can't even comprehend the world ending is in like 250 years, which even I think is like ridiculous.
The Earth will not cease to exist until the sun dies.
Yes,
but the
habitability
for humans being able to live on the Earth, I think that will stop.
But do you think we'll be able to like
sooner
make
than
shelters, build shelters that are like safe, have energy that's available for us? You don't think that's possible?
I think that we're going to go to a different planet.
Yeah. Do you think that's possible by the time?
I think that if
do you think space exploration will be advanced enough that we can leave the Earth by the time the Earth is inhabitable?
I think that it's possible that some of humanity will survive somewhere else. But I think humanity on Earth is pretty much gone.
I think
it will be gone.
I think if humanity on Earth is gone, then I think humanity everywhere is gone.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think.
I think that. Well, here's the thing.
Places.
When I said that, like, global warming won't be able to be stopped at all in 2020, that's saying like.
That's just kind of like.
In the basic needs of humanity to do what we need to do in living means that we won't be able to survive. I feel like if we leave the Earth and nothing is done by us anymore there, and we just let all of our inventions rot, then the Earth might live and the animals there might live.
Right. I get that. But I don't think
we're going to do that.
Yeah, I don't think humans are going to be able to function outside of a habitable Earth. And the nearest one's like 200 light years or something, right?
Well, we could use Mars.
That's
possible.
True. That's true.
It is possible to live on Mars.
Have you seen The Martian? I kind of know what I'm talking about.
Oh gosh, that movie, everything is
accurate.
Scientists said that everything in that movie is accurate except for the dust storm at the beginning, which is really funny.
Darn it!
Like it
literally the worst part of the movie.
They're saying it wouldn't be that dark on Mars.
It would just be bright.
During the dust storm. No, like you'd still be able to see.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay. Well, that's kind of the movie as well. Not the book could be. Do you think we would? Do you think we're going to inhabit Mars?
Yeah.
How soon?
2021.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's Elon's plan, man.
Do you think Elon's plans are realistic?
I think that Elon Musk is currently in a very big position of power, and he's a very smart man, and he can probably do it. I think it's possible.
I think it's definitely possible, but
that's what I'm arguing. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen. I'm saying it's possible.
But the question is would Matt Damon be too old to go to Mars?
Matt Damon will be the first man on Mars. Dude, we all know it.
If Elon Musk is not the first man on Mars, I feel like it would be the most appropriate to have him on Mars.
I don't think he's gonna be the first person on Mars.
No, he won't. Because he's like 50.
Yeah.
So.
But
What else is there to talk about, human race? We need to wrap this up.
Do you want to wrap it up?
I think we're gonna have to.
Let's wrap it up.
It's at an hour. It's at, oh my god, it's like at
hour 30.
Woo! How do we wrap it up?
It
has to be grand.
It has to be grand.
How do we do it?
We have to do a handshake.
But they can't see that.
That's fair.
Okay, let's just clap.
All right.
Let's
Destiny?
high five.
Destiny?
Yeah.
What's my name?
Cinnamon.
Destiny.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That was a solid high five.
That was a solid high five.
So how do we wrap this up?
See you guys next time.
Wait, okay. Let's review what we talked about today.
We talked about music.
Music.
Sparkling water.
Yeah.
Sneezing and how I hate it.
Generally.
Yeah, and
Insanity.
my insanity.
Your character, my character.
Our character flaws.
Character flaws.
And
graphics is suck.
Oh, your graph of happiness. Ethan, where are you on the graph of happiness after this?
It's not happiness, it's success.
Success. The
Oh,
graph of
success?
success.
Right now, I'm on the helicopter pad.
Dude, I'm in the helicopter flying up.
Wow.
I'm way up there.
Just left me behind like that.
I did.
Rude.
I did. I didn't even let you get in the helicopter. I pushed you back down to the beach.
Rip. So we talked about AI.
Yeah, we talked about
We
AI.
talked about the death of humanity.
Yes,
We
the
talked
end of
about that for
humanity.
30 minutes. It literally felt like 5 minutes. We
It
talked
did
about
feel like 5
But then the
minutes.
rest felt like normal time.
The rest did feel like
That's
that.
weird.
It was weird.
Well, that was a good podcast.
Next podcast, guys. Look forward for dating theme, relationship advice.
Not advice.
That's
Next
fair.
week,
Uh,
dating,
we'll
relationship stuff.
yeah, dating,
Hopefully we'll
relationship
have a
stuff. We might have a guest. We may or not. We'll see if he shows up.
No promises.
If he bothers to be a decent human being or whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Hopefully we'll have a third supermodel. on the podcast.
yes, another supermodel. Even
Anyways.
though no, he's not a supermodel. Not that cool.
He's not
We're
that-
the only supermodels.
We're in the world.
We are the
We
supermodels.
are
We are the supermodels.
Let's go.
You want a supermodel? Destiny and
You
Cinnamon.
gotta call them up.
You gotta call Destiny
Call
and
up the
Cinnamon.
boys. Call
two,
the boys.
two Australian supermodels
All right.
at gmail.com.
So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, email Two Australian Supermodels at
gmail.com, and we will probably come back to you or not. Definitely not, actually.
Definitely not.
Definitely, we definitely. Well, someone will read them. We don't know who.
We don't know if we're going to be sending emails.
Yeah. We don't know yet. First podcast.
All right.
Thanks for listening.
Okay.
And
I'm Destiny.
I'm Cinnamon.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
All right.
No. We have to do that again.
Okay.
I'm Destiny. I'm Cinnamon. No, I'm Destiny. I'm Cinnamon, and we are two Australian supermodels.
Okay. I'm Destiny.
I'm Cinnamon,
We're-
and we are
we're
two
two
Australian
Australian
supermodels. Thanks
you,
for listening.
And good night.
Good night.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
That was a bad